Hello and welcome back to the next episode of Campus Combat. I'm your host, Ben Huber, and I'm joined with...
Natalie Bermudez, your other host.
And shout out to our lovely producer, Mia Flores. And today we're going to be recapping UFC 322 and previewing UFC 323. Pretty excited about this card. It's going to be pretty badass. Yeah. What about you?
I'm very excited. I want to recap 322 because it was a crazy card. I'm very excited about 323. Very excited. So you want to start off a little bit of a recap of the main card for 322?
Yeah. So, let's start with the main event. Jack Del Maddalena versus Islam Makhachev.
Boring fight.
Yeah, it was a bit of a snooze fest. Let's be honest here. But it was just a dominant performance from Islam.
Yeah, I feel like he just gets it done. He knows how to win. He's not the most entertaining fighter in the world, but he knows how to win, and he goes out there and just dominates, which he did. Jack Del Maddalena is a good fighter, but I think he's just drowned in Islam's grappling, as many other fighters do. But it was a good run for Jack Del Maddalena, I guess.
Yeah.
But it was a boring fight.
It was.
The other prelim fights were better, but yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of the prelim fights that were really good. Even like the first few fights on the main card were absolute bangers. But yeah, it kind of seems like Jack Del Maddalena is going to be this like top 5, top 3 like gatekeeper in this division. He's so good, but when it comes to a guy like Islam, like literally the go to the sport, in my opinion, it's going to be tough to ever beat him.
I just feel like
absolutely dominated.
He just has incredible wrestling, and he doesn't really need striking to dominate his opponent. Like, he has crazy grappling, so he just kills people with his grappling, and that's something that works for him, so he could go for it.
It's like the threat of the grappling just keeps him like alive on the feet. It keeps it competitive on the feet. Like, he was tearing apart Jack with the leg kicks, and that was enough to just keep him at bay. Yeah,
he knows what's good for him. He knows like, oh, I'm gonna tear up at the legs, and then I'm gonna shoot. Yeah, it was a boring fight, but great performance, I guess, from Islam. Yeah. Just dominated. Going into the co-main event from 322, Valentina Shevchenko versus Zhang Weili. I had Zhang Weili.
Yeah, me too.
But obviously she lost, and it was not the most entertaining fight in the world, like the co-main. The main, but. Valentina, she's just an incredible fighter. It's not like I counted her out and I was like, oh, Valentina's not going to win at all.
I did.
But
I thought she had no chance.
Really?
I didn't think she had no chance, but I was like, she's just old, and I thought Zhang Weili was a better grappler, and she was going to go up weight class and just look more fresh. But obviously I was wrong. Valentina, much like the main event, just dominated.
She's way stronger and a way better striker, I feel like. Going into the main card itself, Sean Brady versus Miles Morales. Michael Morales? Sorry.
Miles Morales is Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Yeah, I don't know why I said that. But Sean Brady, he lost. I was so sad. But bro, he's just crazy. Michael Morales is very huge. He's
the
huge.
Biggest welterweight I've ever seen.
He's so tall, and I was so gagged when I saw him walk out and like compared to Sean Brady. I was like, oh god.
He's like wider than Sean Brady, and he's like 4 inches taller. It's insane.
How tall is he?
I think he's like 6'2".
I think so.
It's like absolutely ridiculous. I don't know how he looks like that at 170.
But round 1, bro, that was crazy. I was so mad because Sean Brady, his striking looked so bad.
It looked horrible.
It was so bad. I was so mad.
He wants to go down to 155.
He wants to go down to 155?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know. I think he should just work on his striking a little bit before he does all that. But shout out Dean. But I don't know.
Tough loss for the kid.
Tough loss. Going into the other fight, Leon Edwards versus Carlos Prates. Yo, that was such a crazy fight.
Yeah,
crazy
awesome
fight. Literally put Leon to sleep. Bro, to the chin.
Just took it.
Bro, yo, he was like, he ate all of Leon's punches.
No
reaction at all. I feel like he came back from his last fight, Carlos Prates. But I really, really like Leon Edwards. Even though he got knocked out, I still want to see him fight, but I love Carlos Prates, and I'm glad he won.
Me too.
And that knockout was insane.
Bruv, I got knocked out by Carlos Prates, bruv. I don't remember anything, bruv.
Bro.
I was just smiling, bro.
I was just smiling, bro.
He got knocked out. He was just smiling.
Yo, that's how you know he got really knocked out. He got his lights taken out.
Just put out. And another guy's lights put out.
Yeah, he put out for real. Let's see.
Beneil Dariush
versus Benoit Saint-Denis.
Old boy
Crazy. He got, bro, ass up in the air.
Yeah, that was. He looked so
crazy.
stiff, bro.
Bro, oh my God.
Like
that was a
50
crazy
years
fight.
old.
I was like,
16 seconds
he's
in.
a good guy, but I was like, bro, he should just
You should call it quits.
call it quits.
He wants to turn around and fight in one of the first 2 Paramount cards.
What? Why?
I don't know.
He
wants to fight Quillen Sowkill. That's what it is.
Oh,
He's gonna get absolutely
bro. He's gonna get mobbed.
Like,
oh
why does
God.
he want to get knocked out every fight? I don't understand.
He just enjoys the knockout, I guess. Going into the prelims from that card, Bonico with Rodolfo Vieira, bro, that was a crazy performance by Bonico.
Yeah.
I was counting him out low key. I had Bonico, but did I have Bonico? I think I did. Yeah, I had Bonico. But Bonico knocked the lights out of that man.
Mm-hmm.
I was really surprised because Bonico's obviously a great wrestler in CAA, but honestly, he put on a striking performance this fight. He got his striking better. I'm very proud. Very, very proud. Anything you want to say?
Yeah, I mean, Bo Nickel, definitely a nice little bounce back performance after quitting against Rainer de Ritter. But, I mean, it's de Ritter. Like, we kind of knew that Bo Nickel had some more left to show. Yeah. It's tough to go against a guy like de Ritter, kind of rush into that matchup. But, good bounce back against Vieira.
So going into the other one, Kopylov versus RoboCop.
Yep.
Very good fight. I like that fight.
Yeah, that was an entertaining one.
But RoboCop obviously won. I did not have Kopylov. I literally said that. Oh yeah, you did. Bro, he lost his last fight and he looked so bad. So I was like, RoboCop definitely got this, and he did. He won by unanimous decision, and very, very entertaining fight. Oh my God, I don't even want to go into this fight, but it was Aaron Blanchfield versus Tracy Cortez.
God, you should have seen this one coming.
Bro, it was so bad. I was getting roasted by my boyfriend and all my friends. It was so bad, but I love Tracy Cortez. I know she's going to come back stronger than ever. Aaron Blanchfield, she's a great grappler, as we saw, choked out Tracy. But I don't know. I feel like Tracy got this next time. She'll win next time.
She'll bounce back.
She'll bounce back.
Based off aura.
Oh.
Malcolm Wellmaker. That was the surprise of the night. That was insane.
Surprise. The freaking... Oh, my God. That was crazy.
This blockhead, Ethan Ewing.
Yo. Oh, yeah. His chin.
His chin is mad. He has like the Drew Dober chin.
The Drew Dober chin is crazy, but... I was very surprised that Malcolm Wellmaker got his first loss, his first professional loss ever, and his first loss in the UFC, obviously, by a man who just stepped in, like, last minute.
48 hours notice.
Yeah, 48 hours notice. Stepped in. He literally works construction, 9 to 5, and he comes in last minute and
what a dog.
Dominates.
I mean, they're definitely keeping him around.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like they're keeping Malcolm around, too, because he's a great fighter.
For sure,
but that was a crazy upset. And I think that's all of them that we want to talk about.
Yeah, that's all we really want to talk about.
Going in.
We talk about what's next for welterweight.
Welterweight?
I mean, there was some big implications on this card, like, Pratez, Morales. And then also the week after, we had Ian Gary defeat Bilal Muhammad.
Oh, yeah, that was, Bilal Muhammad, come on.
Yeah, we all kind of knew what was going to happen. But he absolutely destroyed him. I mean, it was a domination over 5 rounds. I really think Gary deserves a title shot against Islam next.
Really?
What do you think?
I don't think so.
No?
No. I don't think so. I feel like it's just going to be the same thing, like what happened with, he's just going to get dominated in the grappling because Ian Gary is such a boring fighter.
He is pretty
It's going to be the most boring fight in the world. Who?
It is.
Honestly.
But he just beat Muhammad, who just was a champion before Jack. So it's like...
Ian Gary gets his wins, but is he, flashy? Is he entertaining? I don't think
He's not flashy, mate.
He's not flashy at all.
I deserve the title shot. I went out there and I beat Bilal Muhammad. I destroyed him.
And he got Combs out mad afterwards.
He did.
I would like to see that fight. That would be fun.
That would be nice.
But you want to go into 322 now? I'm very excited about 322.
Well, who do you think deserves a title shot at welterweight?
Deserves a title shot at welterweight? I don't know. I was going to say Sean Brady.
Oh,
not
boy.
anymore. Not anymore.
I mean, I can see a matchup between Carlos Pratez and Michael Morales next.
Ooh, I like that. I like that matchup.
That'd be a banger.
Yeah, I feel like they'll bang.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
323. Main event. Merab Dvalishvili versus Peter Yan. Ep.2, the rematch. I'm very excited for this fight. I feel like it's going to be a different fight from the first one. I do have some notes that I was in a flow state last night taking. But his 4th title defense of this year alone, which is honestly insane to think about. Like, I don't think anyone has done it to the level that he has. But this rematch is definitely going to be way more competitive than the first one, since I believe like Peter Yan just drowned with pressure in the last fight and like was stuck in like a cycle of defense and could not get his own offense going. So hopefully this time around he'll change that up, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see that happening, but I don't know. I feel like I can't pick against Merab here. Like we both have Merab, but
yeah, for sure.
It's like relentless pressure every time, and like Jan has that like high guard and just makes him really susceptible to the takedowns. I think Merab just keeps shooting, and there's just nothing he can do. I know Jan. I think Jan broke his hand last time they fought.
I think so, yeah.
So, I mean, he will do a little bit better, but I really don't think it makes that much of a difference. And I think that Merab will have some success on the feet. I think he'll rock Jan on the feet.
Yeah, they both have great like striking, but
striking
it's just
has gotten so much better.
Yeah, but I feel like Merab is just gonna drown him like he did in the last fight. Maybe Peter Yan will go out faster because I feel like the way to beat Merab is to go out fast and just.
That's not Jan's style though.
Huh?
It's not really Jan's style. He like
Yeah.
It's like he downloads data for the first round and then he starts off slow, but then comes on at the end. But it's like you can't really do that against Merab. He'll just drown you in pressure.
Yeah, like. I don't think anyone's going to beat Merab, especially now. He's just in a flow state of, like, fight after fight. Like, he's just fighting more than anyone, I feel like, right now. And I don't think anyone's going to beat him anytime soon. But it'll be a cool fight to see again, the rematch.
It'll be cool.
Yeah, I'm going to pick Merab for this one,
for
obviously.
Sure.
I'm not counting Peter Yan too much out, but I kind of am. Merab's
yeah, I'm definitely counting him out. I saw some people say that Merab could like knock him out though, but I don't really agree with that.
I don't think a knockout's gonna happen. I think it's just gonna be decision.
Yeah, I think it's just be decision
or a submission. Maybe.
Possibly, yeah, I can see that.
I feel like a submission.
If it's a finish, it's gonna be a submission from Merab, but I think it'll be decision.
Yeah, and going into the co-main event, which I'm very excited about, I think this is a really good fight for Pantoja. I think this is the most high caliber. Like opponent that he's had in a while.
Yeah.
Because his last fight, I think it was his last fight. It was against that one guy that just came in. Yeah, no.
Asakura. Yeah, that was one before Kara.
Yeah, it was the one before.
That's not a real title fight.
It was not a real title fight at all.
And then he loses to Tim Elliott. It's like
exactly.
He's just a fraud. Kai Kara France is now out of the UFC also. So it's
really?
Yeah.
They cut him?
No, he took a break.
Oh, really? Oh, so I thought they cut him.
So it's like his last two guys. I don't know if Asakura is out of the UFC yet. I assume he probably is. But like his last two title fights, they're not even in the UFC anymore. It's kind of funny.
I think they did cut Asakura, if I'm not wrong. But that was just a really bad fight, and I'm very excited for this one. I like Joshua Van, good striker. He put on a really good performance last fight.
That was a fight of the year in my opinion.
Yeah, it was. It was. It was really a bloodbath. Honestly, it just showed like the dog that he has in him.
Exactly.
Honestly, but Pantoja.
And that was like after 2 weeks after his last fight too.
Really?
Yeah. He fought. I think he fought. Was it Bruno Silva?
Maybe, I'm not sure.
I think he fought somebody and then he fought again against Royval and then won both of them.
That was crazy.
That was great,
against Royval. Royval's a really, really good insane, fighter. Yeah. But Pantoja, shout out American Top Team, great team, backing him up. But Pantoja, I feel like he's honestly like so slept on since he's a flyweight.
He's a pretty underrated champ.
Yeah, but he's like one of the greatest fighters on the planet. I feel like he just walks through every opponent that he has. Like he's an absolute dog. As I said before, there's a huge like step up in competition, like with Joshua Van.
Yeah.
Since he's like the same height as him, I feel like Joshua Van has more of a chance to like stuff Pantoja's takedowns, if anything. But I honestly see Pantoja winning by submission, like maybe a rear naked choke in there. I don't know why I see a rear naked choke. Maybe because like Pantoja's grappling is pretty good. So yeah, exactly. But yeah, I'm very excited for this fight. Very good fight. I'm very excited. I'm more excited for that fight than the main event. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, me too. Honestly, I think it's gonna be more competitive. And honestly, Joshua Van is the best striker that Pantoja's gone against. And the only question is, how is Joshua Van's takedown defense compared to everyone else that Pantoja's fought, right? It's just we haven't really seen it tested that much. He's fought some lower level guys that are grapplers, and he's been able to stuff it. So from what we've seen, he does have good takedown defense, but we just haven't seen it at a really high level. So that's really what's going to be like the main decider in this fight. And I think Pantoja is just better. I think Joshua Van is super young, and he can get better. He is getting better. But
he is so young, really, really young.
Yeah, at this point in his career, it's just tough to pick against Pantoja.
Yeah, and like I feel like they're the same height. So what I said before, like his center of gravity is lower too than his other opponents. So I feel like he could stuff Pantoja's takedowns, but I don't know. I see Pantoja winning by submission. So that's just me. But next fight is Moreno versus Taira. Taira. I have Moreno winning by decision. I feel like if he can keep the fight on the feet, he will win and avoid like any takedowns or just clinch entries, because once he gets into grappling, even though Moreno is a black belt in jiu-jitsu, I feel like Taira's grappling is a little bit better than Moreno's. But if Moreno can keep it on the feet with Taira, I feel like he could definitely get that decision win.
Yeah, I mean, that's really going to be the main thing with this fight. It's just if Moreno can keep it on the feet, for sure I can see it, him winning. But, I mean, his last couple fights, when he does lose, he loses by, like, just grappling. And Taira is a great grappler. He's very young too, so we'll just see how the experience translates against a huge step up like a guy like Brandon Moreno, right? It's like 2 eyes, 1 mouth, 1 nose.
Yeah, I'm just excited to see like how Moreno's cardio work against like such a younger fighter like Taira, because you know Moreno's older. He is not too much gas in that tank. But the next fight is very, very entertaining.
This one's going to be interesting for sure.
Honestly, I feel like everyone's just calling this Cejudo's retirement fight.
I disagree.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like he has one more in him after this, but if he retires, I would not be surprised. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wouldn't be super shocked.
No, this is it for me, guys. This is it for me. I'm ready to move on too, man. I have a couple kids that want to play with their dad 24/7.
Number 10 in the division right now, Henry Cejudo, and I don't think he's ranked. Peyton Thomas not ranked.
He's not ranked.
But I'm just excited to see this fight. I do have Talbot winning. I like Cejudo. It's like I don't like him as a person, but I like him as like a wrestler. He's a really good wrestler. Yeah.
He was Olympic wrestler.
Yeah. Very good wrestler. He's a really cringy person.
Guys, I mean, this fight, man, I'm going to beat Payne Talbot. There's no chance. He has no chance, guys. Really no chance.
Oh, my God. He's such a cringy guy. He's a really, really cringy guy, but I feel like he can out-wrestle Talbot for sure. Talbot has no wrestling at all. No wrestling defense.
You look at the odds, it's like Talbot is like minus 200. I don't understand how it's not like at least even odds. I think Cejudo should be favored.
He's minus 285. Peyton Talbot plus 230.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
It's crazy. I'm taking Cejudo for sure in the odds. Yeah, because I mean, you look at Talbot. His last couple fights, he lost to God. Who did he lose to? He lost to a grappler, and then he goes out and beats Felipe Lima.
He lost to, I can tell you right now.
I'm blanking on it.
He lost to Yadong. Song Yadong.
Cejudo lost to Yadong.
Oh, I thought you meant I thought you meant Cejudo.
Yeah, Peyton Talbot. He lost to
Lima.
No, he beat Lima.
Oh no, he beat Lima, he won. Oh, Barcelos. He lost to Barcelos, the old guy. Yeah. I think he's gonna fight on this card too, if I'm not wrong. Or I think there's another Brazilian. So. No, that's another Brazilian.
He lost to Barcelos. That was a heavy like grappling match, and he was.
He got drowned in the grappling for sure. Like you could, he literally got fraud checked, but then he won his last fight.
He won his last one.
I was not gonna pick anyone for this fight. I'm not gonna lie.
You're gonna fence it this one?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I don't know. Like I like both.
Cejudo will be able to get him on the ground.
I like both of their styles. Like heavy wrestler, heavy striker. I don't know. I really can't pick because I don't think. I don't know. It's a really even fight because they both have their strengths. So one can knock him out. Payne Talbot can knock him out, or Cejudo can out-wrestle him. Yeah, it could go either way. Going into the last fight of the main card, Blachowicz versus Guskov. Yeah, I don't know.
Jan Blachowicz.
Blachowicz. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Let's go for that. That's just more like Yuri.
It does sound like more
like
Yuri.
Let's go for that.
Oh, Yuri's having a baby.
Guys from my village.
Village?
I am pregnant. My wife pregnant.
He's not pregnant. But going to that
Bogdan
fight.
Guskov. Anthony Smith looks a little different here.
Anthony Smith is crazy, but
Bald-headed Anthony Smith.
I think Blachowicz is a really great fighter. It will be tough for anyone that goes against him. He's just a great fighter. We've seen Guskov step up in competition before when he fought Volkan. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Volkan Ozdemir. But he fell short in that one.
Yeah.
And other than that, I don't think that he has fought someone.
Tested.
Yeah, he hasn't
been
been tested.
He's number 11. He beat Krylov and knocked him out, but I just don't think he's really been tested and won, right?
Yeah.
Blachowicz has lost like the best of the best.
Yeah.
I think Guskov is just a little bit overrated.
Yeah, he hasn't been tested as much. Like, Guskov hasn't been like tested, so this is a really big test. But I don't think he's gonna win, which is why I have Blachowicz. I don't know how to pronounce it. That's so bad. Blachowicz, yeah. But yeah, that's my pick for that fight. And going into the prelims that we wanted to talk about, which is you want to talk about?
We talk about Macy Barber.
Macy Barber versus Karine Silva. I have Macy Barber for this fight, even though Karine Silva is a fighting nerd and I love the fighting nerds. I don't think that she has as much experience as Macy Barber since Karine, she but she got her contract with Dana White's Contender Series in 2021, and I don't think she has that much experience like Barber. Considering that Barber is on a 4-fight win streak, and Silva, her record in the last 3 fights is she's winning. She only lost 1 out of the 2, out of the 3 that she won. I mean, how do you say that? No, her last 3 fights she only won 2 out of the 3. So I don't think she can compete against Barber since she has so much experience and is a UFC vet at this point. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I like Macy Barber in this one. She was supposed to fight Erin Blanchfield in a fight night like a couple months ago, but she had that seizure. Remember that? They had to cancel the fight within like an hour of it, which was really unfortunate. Hopefully she's able to bounce back here, which I think she will against Karine Silva.
Yeah, that was a crazy night. I remember watching it, and then all of a sudden they do the breaking news she had a seizure, and I was like, oh
we watched the co-main. It's like, all right, we got a women's main event. Let's see how it happens. And she's like, oh no, it's over.
Yeah, and then her opponent were just really bashing her,
it was her fault or something.
Yeah, it was her fault that she had a seizure. But anyways, I won't get into that. Other fight that we wanted to talk about on the prelims. What was it? Was it Edson Barboza versus Jalen Turner? This is gonna be a boring fight. I'm not gonna lie. They're both kind of
Barboza, the Unk versus the fraud.
I feel like they're just both very bad.
Low level.
Very low level fight at this point.
Jalen Turner once upon a time was a rising contender.
Yeah, and he's just been losing
like
crazy. They're both kind of bad, but I believe Barboza has a better chance since he has won 1 out of his 3 last fights, unlike Turner, who's lost his 3 last fights.
That's a good point.
Yeah, good point. One of his last 3 fights, but yeah, Barboza got that. This is gonna be a boring fight. I'm not very looking forward to watching it, but good luck to whoever wins.
I got Jalen Turner in this one. I think it's really going to come down to if he's got the heart or not. If he's coming back for a paycheck, then he's losing this. But I think he could definitely put away the Unk, Edson Barboza.
I feel like the person that loses in this fight is going to get cut.
Oh, yeah.
So
they both might get cut.
They're just gonna go out there like dogs. Hopefully one of them wins.
Might hang up the gloves after this one.
I think so, maybe, because it's giving that he needs to retire. Next, the other fight that we wanted to talk about was Marvin Vettori versus Bruno Ferreira. Bro, Vettori hasn't won a fight in 2 years.
How is he ranked?
He's unk. You should retire. Honestly, hang up the gloves. Ferreira, I think he's gonna win. I don't really know too much about Ferreira, but he's won his last 2 fights. I don't really know who he's won against. I don't really recognize these guys, McVee and Petrosvan.
I'm Jackson McVeigh.
McVeigh, my bad. But I'm not very. I don't know.
Just wait, bro. Marvin Vettori flyweight title run is coming up.
Yeah,
it's been in every weight class in the UFC.
He's just unk, man.
Yeah,
UFC vet. Maybe he should just retire and live out his retirement.
Could this be the fight we see him get chinned? Who knows?
Maybe. Hopefully it gets a knockout, so it's not too boring as the other.
Yeah, right. Prelims. I can see all these prelims being finishes. To be honest.
And especially because I feel like Barboza has heavy hands, and I don't think that Ferreira can knock Marvin Vettori out, but maybe Vettori knock out Ferreira. I don't know, but
I can see it happening. Honestly, these prelims aren't really that great.
Yeah, they're not the best card in the world.
It's a pretty top heavy card. I mean, you have 2 title fights, so you can't really complain, and then you have some good fights on the main card. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for this one.
Very excited.
Definitely going to tune in.
I just want a knockout to happen, at least in the prelims, or even in the main card. Just hopefully it's not too boring. Yeah. Do you want to go into the
first Paramount cards?
Yeah, first Paramount cards. Oh,
definitely
I'm so
an
excited.
Interesting dialogue here.
Very interesting.
I don't know what you think about. Well, first it was Paddy Pimblett and Justin Gaethje.
I like it because Gaethje said that if I don't get a title fight, I'm not going to fight anymore.
Which is BS. Like you can't blackmail the UFC and
he did. And he did it. He did it. He blackmailed Dana White, and Dana White was like, "Here, just have the co-main. The main. Have the interim fight because Ilia Topuria set out a tweet saying, I won't be fighting in the first quarter of next year. I'm going through a difficult moment in my personal life. I want to focus on my children and resolve this situation as soon as possible. I don't want to hold up the division. The UFC make the matchups needed. The UFC will make the matchups needed, and as soon as the matters are resolved, I'll let the UFC know I'm ready to begin my return, which is why this interim fight is happening, Gaethje versus Pimblett. I don't have my picks yet. I don't want to say anything. I love Justin Gaethje, but Paddy Pimblett has been fighting a little bit more than Justin Gaethje.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just a little iffy. The co-main of UFC 324, which is the first Paramount card, Harrison versus Nunes. Ooh, banger. This is a super fight for sure.
Generational women's MMA
fight. Very, very excited for this one. I feel like this is one of the contenders because I feel like the fights that Kayla has had before, she just runs through them since she's so big. I think she walks around 170.
That's insane.
It's crazy, very crazy. But she definitely walks around 170.
How does she cut to bantamweight?
She struggles a lot. She struggles a lot, and I really want them to have a heavier weight class for her because I feel like she just struggles a lot cutting to 145. But this is a very, very exciting fight. I'm so excited to see Amanda Nunes finally come back. They were teammates at American Top Team. There's a little bit of beef, but no, they're cool with each other, kind of. But I'm going with Harrison. I love Kayla Harrison, American Top Team, and I just can't wait to see her win. Yeah. What do you think?
I agree with you on that. I think Harrison will definitely get it done. But we'll see. Nunez does have that historical success. So we'll see if she can come back. But I think she is a little old. Yeah. And Harrison dominated her last fight, so I'm pretty excited about this one.
She's more, and Harrison's obviously more active because Nunez hasn't fought in over a couple of years. But I'm very excited for that fight. A super fight, definitely a super fight for sure. I just want to talk about the whole main card for the Paramount card. O'Malley versus Song Yadong.
That'd be a good one.
Yeah, very good one. O'Malley's kind of mad that he's not even the co-main, but with his last performances with Merab.
He just lost Merab twice. Yeah, last one was by submission.
Yeah, he was on a podcast talking about, how am I not the co-main? Next time I'll be on the prelims.
Guys, how do you not make me the co-main, guys? How do you not make me the co-main? Come on.
You gotta suck it up, man, because your performance was terrible against Merab. You had one more chance to beat him and you didn't. I think Song Yadong is going to win this one.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, a good fighter. Both good fighters, but O'Malley's kind of washed up.
Wash is crazy. No, I don't know. This is going to be really competitive. Honestly, I'm not going to say who I think is going to win. I won't say decisively that Song Yadong is going to win. I won't say either way. I'll have to
wait
think
before.
on that for a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make up my mind here.
I don't know. Next fight is Cortez Acosta versus Derek Lewis. Banger. Heavyweight banger. I'm very excited for this one.
Versus the Black Beast.
Yo, it's crazy, Salsa Boy. Dominican versus an American.
Bobby. I know black. I know Dominican.
I know black. Very exciting fight. Cortez Acosta has heavy hands, just like Derek Lewis. This is definitely going to end up in a knockout. No decision, knockout for sure. I like both of them. Even though Cortez Acosta, I haven't really seen him fight recently, but I'm very excited for this fight because Derek Lewis is crazy. he's crazy. My balls was hot.
I understand.
What do you think?
Cortez Acosta had that last fight where he got eye poked, and then he came back and won, which was ridiculous. And he was like clowning Tom Aspinall afterwards, which was like,
yeah.
But he had like the eye patch on.
Oh no, that the eye patch is crazy.
The eye patch. But yeah, I love Cortez Acosta. I think he is one of the better contenders in the heavyweight weight class, which is, I mean, come on, there's not many contenders.
I like Derek Lewis. I really don't want to choose right now, but I like Derek Lewis.
Yeah, I do too.
Whoever
wins this gets a title shot.
Oh yeah, for sure. My choice in my heart is Derek Lewis, and hopefully he gets a title shot. He really deserves it. Because he's been in the UFC for a while. But going to the last fight of the main card of this Paramount card, Allen versus Silva. I'm very, very excited. Fighting nerd. Gene Silva is my favorite fighter, so hopefully he bounces back.
Yeah, I hope he does. I think he will though.
He got dominated by Diego Lopez last
that was
fight.
Bad.
Really bad. Spinning elbow knocked him out. I was actually so mad, but hopefully he wins this fight. I feel like he will if he like keeps it on the feet and doesn't get out grappled. But yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, I think Silva will definitely learn his lesson from the last fight. He's kind of rushed in too much against Diego Lopez, a dangerous striker. I think he just thought that if he gets in, just tries to go bum rush and knock him out, it's going to work. But we've seen Diego Lopez. He does not get knocked out. This guy has like an iron chin.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know.
Blockhead of the year. It's insane.
He's got hit with so many like crazy hits, especially by Gene Silva that he has heavy hands, has knocked out most of his opponents.
Yeah.
I don't know how he didn't get knocked out. I was expecting him to get knocked out last fight, but obviously Gene Silva got knocked out. But I'm really excited for this card. There's a lot of fights that are in the prelims, but we'll save that for next year when the official card comes out.
But speaking of Diego Lopez, we got Volk versus Diego Lopez. We'll talk about that last one, and then we can wrap it up.
Yeah,
but
I'm very excited about that fight, actually.
I think this one, I don't like this title shot as much.
Really?
I understand with the Pimlet and Gaethje thing, like obviously Armin deserves a title shot, yes. I think what happened was Dana called up Pimlet, called up Gaethje before Armin fought, before Ilya tweeted
so they had
all
that
this
set
stuff.
up.
They had this fight set up as just a regular bout, a title eliminator, right? And then Ilya says, "Hey Dana, I can't fight. Going through this divorce. Like,
and then
move the division along." It's like, all right, well, we have to make this an interim to make this interim shot and put it on the Paramount card. Which, like, I understand. People are hating on it and saying, "Oh, neither of them deserve a title shot."
But it's not really like a title shot. It's just
an interim.
It's an interim shot.
They're saying, what about Armin? What about Armin? I understand that. Like, Armin definitely deserves it more than these two guys, but people like are dogging on Pimlet when it's like I feel like Gaethje's the one that doesn't deserve it.
Really?
I think Gaethje does. No.
I don't think Pimlet deserves it.
Oh, my.
I think he needs another fight. I think
they both need another fight, but it's like Gaethje fought Fiziev and went to split decision, and then he lost to Max Holloway, got knocked out brutally.
Okay, but can we talk? But Jason Gaethje is like, it's the highlight. He's the highlight. Justin Gaethje.
He's the highlight.
I love Justin Gaethje, and shout out my boyfriend because we were talking about this the other day. Pimlet should fight Arman and then fight Justin Gaethje. Like, do go to the title fight for interim. I don't think he deserves this fight right now. Even though Pimlet has been winning and stuff, Justin Gaethje is just a vet, and he's fought the craziest opponents in the world. Like Khabib, Dustin Poirier. Like,
but he's old now. Like, that was years and years ago.
I know, but I think he's like, people have to put respect on his name. It's Justin Gaethje versus like,
I suppose.
I don't know, but I'm very excited.
Yeah,
very excited for this card. Any other thoughts?
Yeah, that's really it, honestly.
Yeah. Well, we'll see you guys next episode. Shout out our producer one more time, Mia Flores. Put yourself on camera.
All right.
Bye, guys. Thank you for watching this episode. We'll see you for the Paramount card.